of Cedar Rapids, Iowa rank as the safest drivers in the United States. Rounding out the top 5 is Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Huntsville, Alabama, and Knoxville, Tennessee. 35% of all drivers admit to driving while emotionally upset. 16% say they drive aggressively when they're late. We now return to Drive for Life, the National Safe Driving Test, brought to you by Volvo Cars of North America. Volvo for life.
Welcome back. One of the more startling statistics we've heard during the past few years involves young drivers. Those between the ages of 16 and 20, highway crashes are the #1 cause of death for that age group.
As a result, a growing number of states, 8 at last count, now restrict cell phone use by teen drivers. And at least one, New Jersey, bans cell phone use entirely for drivers under 21. Similar legislation is pending or being discussed in dozens of other states.
Ryan knows all about the dangers facing teen drivers. Several years ago, just months after getting his license, he was driving with friends, lost control, and crashed. He ended up paralyzed. One of his friends was killed.
That was really hard, just, dealing with the fact that, he was gone, and that was it, and, I was pretty much responsible for that.
For every parent, there are times in our children's lives that we remember forever. The first word, the first day at school, the first sleepover, and later on in life, the driver's permit. Teaching a teenager to drive can be a long process, up to 2 years even. It starts out with constant supervision, and it gradually lessens until they're able to drive effectively and safely on their own. Start your teenager driving in a parking lot with the basic skills. Slowly increase their degree of difficulty on neighborhood streets, and eventually let them out on the freeway. As the parent of a new teen driver, it's easy to look at that person as an asset to the family. Families look forward to having someone to help run errands and pick up the younger siblings. This can be quite a liability, however. Giving too much responsibility to a new driver off the bat is dangerous for that teenager, as well as the siblings in the car and the general public. Parents, here are a few things that you need to ingrain in your teenage driver. Seat belts, the easiest way to keep a dangerous accident from turning into a fatality. Drinking and driving. The best way to keep your kids from drinking and driving is to be an example yourself. Friends in the car. It's up to you to limit the number of passengers in your teenager's car. Other distractions like high-tech toys. You didn't have to deal with them when you were learning to drive, but teach your kids that it's never okay to text message while they're driving. And finally, teach your kids that driving is a privilege, not a right.
Remember, when you're on the road, driving should be your only job, your only focus. Don't let anything distract you from it. If each of us pays close attention to what we're doing on the highway, we improve the safety level for all of us. Personal responsibility and education are the keys, which is why the National Safe Driving Test is distributed to driver education programs throughout the entire United States. There's a lot more information and helpful hints on our website, driveforlife.com. I'm Chris Myers for Kristen Varela and all of us at Drive for Life. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be safe and make sure every drive you take is a drive for life.
It's 11 o'clock.